also a dad, but mostly a tattletale. So he had this daughter named Hermia, who was a brat. She wouldn't do anything he said. He would say anything, she wouldn't do it. He was like, eat your vegetables, she'd say no. He'd say, walk the dog wouldn't get walked. He says, be home by 10. Guess who couldn't find his car? That guy. So when he told his daughter to marry this guy named Demetrius, it was a no. But mostly because the guy's name was Demetrius. Aegeus, being a tattletale, decided to take things to the higher level, and he told on his daughter to the king, Theseus.
Theseus, my daughter here is a big brat. I've told her several times her only option in this situation is to marry fine Demetrius here. Look at him. He's wonderful. Got a great mask. He's the hero that Athenia deserves. But she won't listen to me.
He's stupid. He wears the mask all the time. He talks really low. I can never understand him. And he's sort of a stalker sometimes. Scares me.
That's not my fault.
He can't
You're
even
my daughter.
fly.
I said
He
you
can't
marry him.
fly though.
You don't have to fly. He has a Batmobile.
But he can't fly. Sure, he's a butler and everything, but
Can you do something here?
If you're not going to listen to your dad, you're out.
I'm not a super fan anyway.
Okay, you're really out.
What?
Cut the scene now.
As it turned out though, Hermia's banishment problem wasn't much of a problem after all. See, her main issue with marrying Demetrius wasn't just his uncanny resemblance to Bruce Wayne, she was in love with a guy named Lysander. He's kind of a lowlife and Daddy doesn't like him, but all the more power to her, because Hermia knows what she wants.
Jenna,
Okay.
going right now, right?
Action.
All right.
And that's how I got banished to the forest.
Banished to the forest? Like the trees?
The forest, not the forest like the weird cafe place they have on Main Street, but the forest.
How are we able to start a family now and grow old together?
No freaking idea.
I have an idea. My aunt, she lives in Ellick. We can walk to her place tonight by the moonlight.
Can we take our bikes?
We can take our bikes, yes. But she has all this money and we can live in her trailer house and we will live happily ever after and have billions of kids.
Okay, that's a plan.
Yes. So tonight, by moonlight in the forest.
Let's blow this popsicle stand!
What's going on tonight in the forest?
Didn't you hear while you were eavesdropping? Like, seriously?
I never eavesdrop.
Are you serious?
So, why are you two going to the forest together?
Because we're madly in love.
I've been sort of banished.
Banished. Why are you banished?
Because I won't agree to marry Demetrius. Because he's all weird. You know.
And Demetrius isn't going to go with you?
No.
Heck no.
And you weren't going to tell him?
At all. No.
Okay,
No
then.
reason to.
Have a nice day.
Okay. We're just going to stay here
See
now,
ya.
though. Thank you.
Bye.
Cut.
With Helena planning on ratting out Hermia for Demetrius' brownie points, it seemed like the plot could really be thickening. Instead, we're going to cut to a group of actors so pathetic they're almost funny, because that's just how Shakespeare rolls.
Right, you sissies! Roll call. Bottom. Here! Flute.
Here.
Snug.
Here.
Right there. Little Bolton, Snout, Starveling, and all the others, they had an accident. They, what was that, heard of armadillos, vicious creatures. Just, yeah, didn't end well for them. They cannot be here with us today. So, now I'll read you off your parts. Bottom.
Yes.
You're playing Pyramus.
Yes!
Yeah.
Booyah!
Flute.
Yeah.
Playing Thisbe.
Ooh, what's this be?
She's Pyramus's lover.
Hermia, girl. I give me no girl. I got a beard coming in. What you talking about?
The hair on your upper lip doesn't count as a beard.
Oh! Brilliant idea. Okay, I could play both characters. And every time, as I change a different character, I change hats.
Seriously?
I like
It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard of.
Then you can do the plan on your own. I'm going to do it myself!
This is gonna be a long practice.
You lied.
Cut.
Seriously?
Cut.
As if bad acting and nasty little love rectangle there weren't enough for you to enjoy, we also have a magical little subplot. And I don't mean magical as in charmed or delightful, I mean magical as in look at me funny and your ears will get long and furry. And if that's not ethereal enough for you, we also have Oberon and Titania, the living embodiment of a fairy couple.
Okay. It's you?
Suppose by you, you're still arguing with that stupid Indian kid?
Stupid. Of course. Why do you want anything to do with my Indian kid?
Because he's freaking blue!
That
Let's
doesn't
see
mean
what the big deal is. He looks like a veggie tail.
doesn't mean you can have him. One time at a payphone, his great-great-aunt loaned me 50 cents before she ran off to Vegas. So don't you think I owe their family something?
Not really. But whatever you say.
What would you do with him anyway?
You know, slave, warrior, person kind of thing.
You wouldn't touch him.
All snurfed out.
Leave him alone and never speak of him ever again. Neither one of you.
What?
Fetch me my brainwashing apparatus, please.
Fine. I'll be back in an hour or so.
Crap, humans. Get off me! Don't touch me! I don't like you!
But I love you, Demetrius. How can I make you love me?
You can't!
But I don't understand. Why would you pick Hermia over me?
Because she's blonde, she's pretty, and she wears those revealing dresses. And plus, you're ugly as a bear.
You don't mean that.
Yes, I do!
Please, Demetrius. I'll do anything.
Anything? It's not worth it. No, no.
Please, Demetrius. I love you.
You are ratchet.
That poor sap.
Obviously, couples counseling never worked out too well for Oberon and Titania. So, when Oberon saw Helena's little love predicament, he decided to step in and not involve a therapist. He decided to make Puck make Demetrius love Helena back. Puck, being Puck, messed everything up, and so now Demetrius and Lysander both love Helena. Helena thinks they're playing this big prank on her, and let me tell you, Hermia is not thrilled about Lysander also loving Helena, so it's just this big mess. Pretty much. Okay.
Okay.
And action. Listen, she's mine, okay? I don't really care what you think, but she's mine. Excuse me, sir. I have a gun.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the forest, Bottom gets together with, himself and decides to have his own one-man play practice. But Puck stops by and decides to have a little fun with our resident narcissist, and he changes his head to look like a donkey. Titania, meanwhile, in her brainwashed state, is programmed to fall in love with the first creature, monster thing she sees, and Bottom more than qualifies thanks to Puck.
Are you hungry today, Bottom?
Yes, I think I want some nice oats and some hay.
I could send my fairies to get you the best.
Freeze! Okay, not you. Not you. Not you. You stay frozen. I'm sorry. It had to be done.
What is that?
That is your new friend.
Who is he?
What?
He has ears.
Eventually, Oberon got sick of hearing his wife to look up to a guy who didn't even have a human head. So, he did what all fairy kings would do and removed her programming, Bottom's ears, donkey ears, and swindled the Indian kid away from his wife. Then he had Puck fix the issues going on and removed all of their brainwashing, so we no longer have the love quad going on. Now everyone's all happy, right? You have Demetrius, Helena, Lysander, Hermia, and everything's peachy for everyone except maybe Bottom. But that's okay because he has his play to think of.
Okay.
These incompetent imbeciles. You know, the show must go.
I don't get it. Well, that sucked. I really like the ending, where everyone died.
The wall was good.
I'm over this.